waiting, but it's not working.
In some parts of Africa, uploading files is often a real challenge. Many places have little to no access to the internet.
3, 2, 1, and liftoff.
Does the solution lie in space? Thousands of satellites are being deployed to enable high-speed internet worldwide by Starlink, a $10 billion project launched by South African-born Elon Musk. Jack Mohindo Mahamba is a documentary filmmaker and journalist. He also provides footage to TV broadcasters in Europe and needs to transfer the images quickly over the internet. But in his hometown of Sake in eastern Congo, getting a connection is often a hit-or-miss affair. He's currently trying to upload his footage via his cell phone.
Sometimes it works, and sometimes not working good. Sometimes you can send only 2 gigabytes, not more. And that 2 gigabytes can take even a day, a full day sending just 2 gigabytes. It's not only Sake as our village that needs internet, but the full Congo, the full country needs internet. So what I can ask to Starlink is to just come here and help and put their company here, because people need internet.
But aren't there more pressing problems here? Like fighting hunger and poverty.
If the internet is a necessity to any place in the world, it is where it is in Africa. It enables communities to tap into whether it's education systems that they did not have access to, or healthcare systems that they would otherwise have no access to, and or agricultural markets for agricultural produce that they would have no access to.
Starlink is intended to serve Africa too. Data and videos will be transmitted to satellites that will beam the material to tracking stations connected to the internet. Starlink is currently testing its technology in the United States. To get a high-speed internet connection, users need a device which is easy to install. Initial reports say the connections are usually fast and stable.
The average daily amount that a person spends in Africa is about $1. So it then becomes difficult for someone who spends $1 per day to now afford a Starlink unit that's going to cost about $300. Maybe for institutions, maybe for companies, for corporations, they might be able to afford it to get faster internet access for their staff.
Goma is the closest city in Congo to Mahamba's home. Internet cafes here promise rapid uploads. The journalist hopes he'll finally be able to send his video material, all 40 gigabytes of it.
When I want to send just 92 megabytes, if I just click here, nothing.
40 gigabytes would cost him almost 150 euros here.
These people are stealing us money. They are stealing because you can't do nothing with this internet, and it's not working.
The Starlink technology could improve speed and reliability in cyber cafes and allow unrestricted access to the World Wide Web. But that is precisely what the government in Congo doesn't want.
In the future, perhaps, there will be regulations that would support Starlink's operation in Africa. But at present, most of the regulations that African countries operate do not really support the success of Starlink in African countries.
Is this the end of the road for Starlink in Africa? No. Neighboring Rwanda has been using other providers' satellites for fast internet for some time now. It's seen as a driver for development. Internet tourists come to Kigali from far and wide. For Mahamba, it was a 4-hour trip by bus and motorbike.
The speed is good.
The speed is good.
The upload takes 2 hours. His client in the Netherlands has finally received the video files. The price, €20.
I can cross a border to go to another country just to look for internet. It's a shame. And to go to a poor country than my country.
If more countries, especially leading economies, are able to prove sustainably that this works, it is going to encourage other countries. I mean, at present, Africa is also working on the African Space Agency. So this is also going to factor into how countries perceive satellite technology. And through all of these political connections and partnerships.
Jack Muhindo Mahamba is tired of all the traveling around. He's still pinning his hopes on Starlink and its promise to deliver high-speed internet to Africa.